and follow the clear instructions. Press button 1 if you want the current on-air item, button 2 if you want the previous on-air item, button 3 to make any purchase, and button 4 for the today's special value. It really is that easy.
I produce a range of watches for everybody. You buy a watch from me, you have it for years and years and years. Even though my watches are of such quality that they are giving us gifts to heads of states and to royalty, I produce the same kind of watch and offer to QVC at a very affordable price. And this is the reason we sell more and more watches.
Hi, I'm Jill Franks. Let's take a look ahead on QVC.
Hi there, you're watching QVC. Thanks very much to Glenn and Kathy for the last hour. And welcome to this. It's an hour of crafting, but inspired from the Orient, the mystical East. And with me is Leonie.
Hello.
Hello, nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
I tell you, Oriental crafting is always very popular, but it's difficult to find good stuff, isn't it?
It is. Oh, I love Oriental. It is really popular. I've got an ATC club, and the amount of Oriental cards that are coming in now, it's really good. And yeah, there's some beautiful products
here
today. They're fab.
Well, we'll have a good chat about everything, and you're welcome to join us on the telephones if you would like. But to give you an idea of the sorts of things that we'll be talking about in this hour, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Here's a little look at some of the stamps and papers and all sorts of stuff. Now, a set of 4 Chinese symbol stamps. Chinese symbols are always great, but of course, these have great messages as well.
They are. They're really pretty. You've got good luck, music and joy, love and long life symbol. You can create your own backgrounds with these, or they can be your main feature on your card. And they're really clear as well, so really beautiful stamps.
We've got some bigger ones as well. These are the set of 4 Chinese leaf and floral stamps, and they are gorgeous. Have a look at these, 585429. Big stamps, maplewood stamps, by personal impressions, so that's really nice. And the sort of pictures that you can get from these are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just have a look.
They are, aren't they? They're really, really clear. Look at that one. You can create, again, that's creating your own background there, and then using one of the other symbols that we said before.
Of course, a bit of red and black.
That one's really
gold.
pretty,
Lovely.
really effective. That one hidden there, that's the background there. So you can combine them with your papers, you don't have to just do stamping. That's been stamped and embossed onto mirror card.
That is absolutely
Doesn't
fantastic.
it look stunning?
Oh, I can't wait to have a look at these. These are really gorgeous.
Stamped onto acetate
that's just one of the things that we'll be having a look at. And there's loads more than that as well. That's one 585429. Then Oriental papers, stickers and embellishments. Now, this is a great pack. If you're after a little bit of everything, these are 12x12 papers mostly, aren't they?
They're not.
Oh, they're not.
12,
Oh,
no, they're A4.
A4.
You've got a mixture of vellum. You've got...
Good job you're here.
Hooray, I know my card sizes. I've been practising. You've got embossed cards, you've got peel-offs, embellishments. And then I like these. The description was Oriental folk. Flying kites. That was the description. But aren't they beautiful? Really pretty papers.
Yeah.
And the embossed card I really like because you can do so much with it. It doesn't have to be left plain if you don't want to.
It's a great pack, that, and we'll see that in action, and we'll see what sort of things it can make in a little while from now. 585030, that's the item oven. So we've got lots of Oriental-inspired crafts. We've got the stamps, we've got the papers, we've got some trading cards as well, and some beautiful papers and vellums as well.
They are beautiful. Now then, to start with, first of all, you get in the paper pack. You get 30 packs of... No, you get 30 pieces of paper.
I know my packs.
Lots of packs of paper, and these are gorgeous. This is my favourite, the dragons. I love Chinese dragons. So you get dragons, you get the little dancing chap who's upside down. Now, you get 3 of each of these. Okay. So you don't just get one. I'll turn them the right way. So you get 3 pieces of papers.
Great colours as well.
All the different... I like these. I like the symbol papers, and I like the finish on them. They look They're not a pure white, are they, or a pure cream. They're like a mottled effect. I love the dragon there. He's gorgeous.
There's almost a slight sort of
figure.
antique look to them as well. You know, they look like sort of age-old manuscripts, these, don't they?
Absolutely.
Really
Yeah, and I
nice.
like that because I don't like them to be too clean and fresh looking, my papers. There you go. So that's your paper selection. And then you get a matching vellum for each one. Now, just get a piece of paper because otherwise you can never see your vellums. And there you go. So your vellums are absolutely gorgeous. As I say, you get a matching one for each one. So that's your dragon. And can you see with the vellums, there's a slight sheen. There you go. It just catches it. Really pretty.
So they're very high quality, these ones, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really, I love my vellums. Really, really effective and beautiful. So there you go.
They match, they correspond. So there's, and there were 3 of each of the papers. Are there 3 of each of these, or just one
No,
of
there's
each of
just
these?
one each of the vellums. So there we go.
Okay.
Absolutely stunning. And then, as well as those, you get your cardstock. Now, it hasn't been scored, so it's up to you. You can fold it and use it as an actual proper card, and it's an A6, or you can cut it up so you can mat and layer with it. So you get, it's got a finish to it. It's like a gloss finish. It's not as high as the mirror, but it has got a gloss. Now, you get the red there, you get the gold, cream and the black. So really nice cardstock and everything goes. And then these are different. Now these are printed cards. And on them
Printed.
you've got loads of little symbols. Some of them match the papers, some of them are slightly different. So there you go, that's your little dragon again.
Okay.
Your dragon looking backwards.
With the vellums and the papers.
Yeah, absolutely. That one is like your he's a tiger, isn't he? I love that one. Really, really, and that one's another one that corresponds, and that's a beautiful dragon.
How many
that
have you-
one's slightly different. I can't quite remember how many you get of these. Have a look at the... There we
4
go.
different colours, 12 sheets of A5 luster cards. That's what we're calling
That
them.
was, these were the luster cards.
And then these are the A7, aren't they? There's 16 of those, 8 different designs. So 2 of each of 8 different designs.
There you go. Really, really effective.
Yeah.
I
So what
like
sort of things
these.
can we make with these? 'Cause
Let's have
you've
a
done some
look.
great work here.
Now then, we shall show you. Now, we've used a combination of everything using this kit. The vellums, obviously with vellum, you have to be careful how to attach it because it's see-through, basically. So with your adhesive, if you use sticky dots, something like that, you can generally see the adhesive underneath it. So we've attached these using brads. So we've used a vellum up the back on the top there, and we've used a paper on the background. Now, just flick through quickly, and then we can do some demos
that's a
as well.
clever one.
That's good. That's using the
strips of
2
the
of
same
them,
design.
and then
Yeah,
matching up, which
very
is
clever.
clever. You can be really inventive because obviously you've got a lot of repeat patterns, so it allows you to overlay your designs. Like with this one, we've overlaid on the card there. We've overlaid the vellum, and it just
clever.
it adds interest to it, doesn't it?
And of course, these are really classy symbols. There's nothing kind of, you know, some of the Oriental ones are a little bit too simple. These are intricate designs. There's real classic sort of artwork in these. Oh, and just they work so well, the combinations of
Beautiful, aren't they? And I like the colours as well. They're not too bright. I like this one. We've taken the paper, we use the paper as a background, and then taken another of the images, so we've decoupaged the image. So that's a bit different as well. So really, and then if it opens out...
Oh!
That's a
Look.
bit impressive, isn't it?
That's a belter.
That's using all sorts, but the paper is the main one there, and then more on the back. So really beautiful.
So look, can I push you to a bit of a demo on this?
Yes,
'Cause-
indeed. I'll just move those out of the way. Now, what I've got ready for myself here is some of the paper. Now, I've cut the paper down. With these papers, if you take an ink pad, what I like doing round the edges, just take your ink pad and dust round the edge. Don't be too heavy with your ink pad. You're literally just dragging it slightly over the paper.
Just to give it a sort of aged sort of edge to
and
it.
it won't look quite as new. I don't like my papers. Sometimes, if they look too new, you know, they look a bit harsh. Now, a little bit of sticky dot there, just to get it to stick down. And I've got my paper. Now, I've used one of the luster cards.
Yeah.
Now, you always have to choose which way around. With these, it's a bit tricky getting them the right way around, these symbols.
Unless you can speak fluent Cantonese or
Yes.
Mandarin or something like that.
Which it is. I'm not very good at that.
Nah, mine's a bit rusty.
But yeah, so it's all a bit of guesswork there.
Do you know, my gran was, when she was about 80, she decided she was going to go and see the Great Wall of China with her husband. So they went off for a holiday, and before they went, they thought they would learn some Chinese.
Yeah.
So she went down to the local Chinese carrier, and she didn't want to order any food. She just said, I'd like to talk to you for a little bit and teach me some Chinese. So
and did she learn as well?
80-year-old woman learning how to say please and thank you and hello. And
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And did she pick it up?
yeah, she did. She did.
That's really
Said
good
it with
of her.
a terribly English accent, I'm sure. But I mean, isn't that great?
I bet it sounded good, though.
Yeah, it was good. And off she went to see the Great Wall of China and the
Fantastic.
Terracotta Army at 80-odd years old.
I bet they appreciated that as well, making some kind of effort.
Yeah.
Now, I'm tearing this one, and what I'm going to do is overlap it. When you're overlapping your vellum, with it being a repeat image, just make sure you're actually getting it so it's spot on.
Okay.
There we go. And then where's my pokey tool? Then with my pokey tool, I'm just going to keep hold of that and just put a hole through everything.
Okay.
Now, we've had a thought about it. I'd have just done the top layer. So when you put your brad through, you won't see it on the inside.
Okay, so
But
then
I
you do
didn't
layer
think
done
about
after.
it.
Ah, it's all right. You know, live demonstrations.
You know. Well, I haven't been thinking this morning. My brain's a bit thick this morning. I just, I don't know.
It's gone a bit fuzzy.
Yes, it's one of those days again.
This is just your this morning. Mine's a bit thick most of the time.
Well, to be fair. And there you go. You see, we've got the overlap there, so it just creates a bit of interest to your card.
Yeah, super. That is
and
great.
I like the touch around the edge there.
So we'll run through once again some of the samples that we've made in this because they are absolutely beautiful. Maybe I love having a look at these. Look at these. We've got the lustre cards in there. We've got the vellums and the papers. We've got, did you say 3 of each of the papers?
3 of each, yes.
And then we've got the corresponding vellums. Just have a look at this one.
And then 1 of each of the vellums.
Actually, these little Chinese symbol stamps, they're coming up there in a little while from now. And I guess you need a few brads when you're going to use the vellums like this.
Well, you can do. The other way of doing your vellum, if you're, for instance, if you're doing something like this and that's vellum, you put the adhesive just under that part so you don't see any.
Okay.
So you can hide your adhesive.
Well, 584-254, very, very busy on the telephone lines because I know that the Oriental stuff is really quite hard to find and there are some super packs. That is a great one on that one. Just the introductory price, just £22 and 10p. Now, we've got some stamps as well, and I know the stamps are going to be very, very popular. We've got some big ones and some small ones. Set of 4 Chinese dragon stamps. You said you like your Chinese dragons.
I do. I really like my Chinese dragons, and these are beautiful. Now, you've got your beautiful red dragon here. I like these as well because they are coloured in the front. Some stamps aren't, but it does help you. You know, when you're doing your stamped image, it helps just inspire you as to the colours. So you've got your beautiful dragon stamp there. And then your second one is slightly larger. And he's a very long green dragon there. It looks like he's smiling, doesn't it? He looks quite a happy little dragon, does that one?
I wish we had Rosalind Kwan with us. She's our beautiful lady who comes from the Far East to tell us all about the wonderful Orientals. She'd tell us all about the dragons.
And she could tell you, she could confirm what they say and things.
Oh, I know what that is.
That's our little background stamp.
Does that mean dragon?
It does indeed. Aren't you good? So your granny's taught you
Oh,
well.
you see, I'm feeling quite sanctimonious now.
And then our last one. I like this one. He looks happy as well. There's a whole happy looking... Actually looks a bit mad. He looks like he's going to go and eat all the sheep. Now, these are really beautiful stamps. So wood or mud mounted. Yeah. They've got the grooves in the side to help you... to help stamp there. Yeah, you don't get that one.
No,
now,
we'll
when you're stamping... Not that one, not yet. Now, let me show you some of the cards that have been made, because these are absolutely gorgeous. Now, this one is, I think it's, it is. Now, this is by Lindsay, and I do believe Lindsay has actually done all these. She's designed these stamps.
Oh, really?
So, absolutely gorgeous. So, she's stamped onto acetate and then glittered behind, so it looks absolutely fantastic. I'll just whip through. That's one's been stamped just using Stays-On and then coloured in, which is absolutely stunning. Yeah. And this is another rather fancy one.
What would you colour them in with? Just Marvel Plume pens or something like that? Or?
You can do, yeah, well done. Your Marvel Plumes, you can do them with pencils, anything really. Okay. Metallics. That's been stamped and embossed there onto like a satin cardstock there.
Very nice.
That one's been stamped and then coloured in from the background again onto acetate.
He's quite
disco colours.
Yeah. The Disco Dragon.
Now, this one's beautiful. This one's using, it's got a beautiful lustre to it. That's using perfect pearls. Isn't that stunning?
Oh, yeah. So you've done some embossing and then sort of filled in the little channels with perfect pearls?
Yeah, isn't that stunning?
Really nice.
There we go.
That's really nice and simple.
That is nice and simple. I like the simple one. That one isn't from this packet.
I've got them mixed up.
That's there. There you go. That one has been two-toned there, which looks effective. That one's there again. And that one's stunning. Now, really easy to do. Let me just quickly show you. I'm using a black stays-on pad.
So with the bigger stamps, you put the pad on the stamp rather than the other way around?
Absolutely. When you're pressing down, make sure you get in each corner. Keep it nice and firm. Don't let it bounce off and then try and put your weight back on, because otherwise you'll get a blurred image. And there you go. A beautiful stamped image. And then you can just colour it in.
You know, it's just black on cream.
It does, doesn't it? It looks really effective.
Yeah. And there's a lot of detail in those stamps as well, but because they're so finely cut and beautifully cut, you get the detail comes through you. There's not blotches everywhere. Really nice.
Beautiful finish to them.
585435 is a set of 4 there. We've got all the dragons, and then, of course, you've got the little symbol that means dragon, which is a great one. Now, if you like your stamping, we've got some other big stamps to tell you about, and these ones are very, very beautiful. I particularly like that one at the top left, because it's like loads of Chinese symbols that just make a great background. But you've got some beautiful floral and leaf stamps as well there. And, I'm going to have to think, which flowers do they...
No idea.
No idea, never mind. 585429. It probably says on the side. We'll have a look.
We'll be able to
We'll impress people. Now, those Chinese symbols... The Chinese symbols are really, really important, and it's great that we've got these ones with what they are as well, because you don't have to struggle with that.
That's it. Now,
and nice symbols, nice meanings behind these.
They are, yes. Now, this is your love one, but it does go that way.
Oh, OK.
There you go. That one is music and joy, which is that way. This one is good luck. That one, I couldn't decide if that's that way or that way. And then long life, and I think that's meant to be that way.
Yeah. That looks about right.
Really, really nice stamps. Again, wood mounted. They've got the channel in the side there, so we can, you know, it helps you to stamp them. And then at the back, when you look at the back, they're nice and finely cut. So nice quality stamp. Now, again, I shall quickly go through some of the cards that we've done. On this one, we've literally just stamped in black ink there along the side, so really, really easy. You can be even if you're new to stamping, these are perfect because they're so easy to use. With this one, that stamp that's coming up later, we've done the background and then just over-stamped with the symbol. That one, we've used it on as a background on decorative paper. So don't forget, you can use your decorative paper and stamp directly.
That's what I hope you do
that.
I love that.
These are perfect for this. This is triple thick embossing, so it's layers and layers of embossing powder, and then you put your stamp into the embossing powder while it's still hot. So
you a brief description of that. You just keep layering up, when it's still warm and a bit squidgy.
On your third layer, well, it's about your 5th layer, you stamp into it. Ink your stamp up. We've used gold Encore pad, that one actually. We've used a gold Encore pad, which is coming up later, and then, while it's still warm, you leave it about 5 seconds after your last blast with your heat gun, and then stamp in and just allow it to cool.
Yeah.
Looks really effective. That one we've stamped and embossed on that one, and then that one at the symbol at the bottom, and then along the side there. So again, we've been using all our different kits to use them with.
And of course, not to be sort of swayed to always make it a black image, because I guess you could stamp with red and you could stamp with greens and you could do all sorts of things.
Absolutely. Now, with this one, I'm going to stamp with the Encore pad that's coming up later.
Gold, then, OK.
Now, because I'm stamping onto this is the shiny card, you know, from the first kit.
Yeah, the luster card, yeah.
Now, because it's shiny, the Encore pads, it won't dry. The Encore pads are very slow drying anyway. They are a pigment pad, so it will allow you to use them. Hey! Thank you.
I'll do to tidy it up.
It'll allow you to use them with embossing powder. So I've put my embossing powder over the top, and then we just heat it. Now, just keep the heat on, and you'll start to see the powder melt.
Alchemy.
Clever, isn't it?
It is very clever.
Good stuff, this.
And actually, there's something, I mean, the golds, the blacks, the reds, that's the colour palette you need for this Oriental-inspired work, isn't it?
And they all go together. Now, I've got my card ready there. Is it dry?
Well,
do you know what I do?
You carry on and stick them down, and I'll give the details of this one. It's a set of 4 stamps at 585437, and they are by personal impressions. We've got the long life symbol, we've got the music and joy symbol, we've got the love symbol, And last but by no means least, we've got the good luck symbol.
Ta-da!
And they're all marked, by the way. We're not just very clever.
Yes, we haven't been practising. And there you go.
Really lovely image, that one. Really
And
nice.
it's perfect. They, you know, they do stamp and emboss perfect. You don't lose any of the detail there.
Yeah, super. 585-437. Now, we had a set of 4 stamps with dragons. The dragons you can see most clearly there. The little one actually means dragon. It's a Chinese symbol for dragon. 585-435. And, of course, the dragon is such an important symbol within Chinese mythology because of its strength, its power, and its guarding influence. Great
And they
one
look
to use.
pretty.
And they do look pretty. They're a little bit crazy in some of those, but very pretty. Now we've got some Encore metallic. We saw that used the gold one there, but it's a set of 4 with some multicoloured ones as well.
It is. That's coming up later. So, but yes, I'll be using them all the way through the hour.
OK. So gold and silver and then the multicoloured ones?
Yeah, and the multicoloured ones are beautiful. Beautiful lustre to those. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Now, I know you've got a bit of a hot spot for trading cards.
I do. I'm a bit addicted to the trading cards.
And I haven't actually seen a pack of Oriental ones before, so
I know,
this is a bit
these
of a
are
surprise.
great.
Yeah.
What you get with this kit, you get your blank cards, first of all, which is handy because they've got the rounded corners.
Oh, OK, so that's just like white...
Yep, your white cardstock there, and it's got... This one's decorated.
Okay.
So it's your white cardstock there, but you've got your nice rounded corners, so you
Right.
don't have to round them off yourself.
That's good.
So you've got your pack there, and then you've got these little papers. Now, these are excellent. All printed papers, but all the right size. So you don't have to cut them down, and you've got a fantastic selection there. All different images, different colours. Really, really beautiful. And you've got a huge pack of papers. Absolutely gorgeous. Obviously, you don't have to use the papers just as they are. You can rip them, tear them, and colour tint them, stamp onto them. So lots of different ideas there.
So you get
And then-
36 of those, and you get 25 of the white ones, so you're getting
Excellent.
loads of them.
So it'll keep you, especially if you're new to ATCs, it's a really good starter pack. And then you get your mini postcards. Now, again, loads and loads of different images. I love these. They're not just printed on one side. They have got the postcard printed on the
great.
back. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. So miniature
I think they're
postcards.
lovely, yeah. That one's my
36 of
favourite. Isn't
those
that
as well.
pretty?
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? That's, yeah, Auntie Sylvia. No, I'm making it up. I don't know who that is at all. But it's probably someone's auntie,
But
isn't
these
it?
are proper sort of postcards that used to be, and they've just been miniaturised.
Aren't they gorgeous? I really like them.
nice.
But anyway, so you get a really full pack, a full pack. You get a huge pack of those.
36 of those, are there?
And then you get your backing. Now, these are for the back of your ATC, so you just cut them down, and it helps you fill in, because sometimes people don't know which finger's that. Oh, it's my little finger. I always get confused.
You got to do, what is it when you put your fingers together and you got to now wiggle your fingers?
Figure out which finger it
It
was.
is, oh.
I thought all my fingers
When
had
you
gone
said your brain was
thinner.
a bit muzzy this morning, OK, I'm understanding
dear,
now.
scary, isn't it? People don't know what to put on the back of them, so this helps you detail what you put on the back of your ATCs. So they're really nice. I've seen a lot of these as well being used,
Yeah.
you know, with the ones that have been sent to me. And then these are super. These are card, and they're ready to cut out. And they're like all matchboxes and things, but beautiful images there, and they're really nice and bright. So just lots and lots of focal images
red
there.
one,
The
blue one, a green one.
And the beautiful
Well,
green.
actually, purpley
And
blue,
really
that
quickly, I'll whip through some of the finished samples, because I know we haven't got much time.
Yeah.
This is using the paper, and you don't have to, as I say, you don't have to just use the paper as it is. Aren't they pretty? And there you go, just a little bit of ribbon.
It looks like
and some
so much
ink.
work's been done, but I guess a lot of the work has already been done because some of them are printed and you've got the cards.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're a starter, then they're fantastic because it's all there.
Yeah.
But if you're really into your card making, then it's fantastic because you can really, really, you know, experiment with them, and that's the back of them as well.
That's
By
super.
Jenny Todd. Hello, Jenny.
There we go.
That's our Jenny from
Well,
up
a
north.
really professional finish, and great to see the Oriental-inspired ones as well. Super images, super quality, and a great value pack. 585-891. That's the item number for the 5 packs of Oriental Artist trading cards with the stickers and the label. So you saw everything you got. If you've got any questions about any of those things, you can give us a call in the studio, 0800 54 44 34, or indeed, you can call our call centre and they'll answer the questions hopefully for you. Now, we've got some more stamps to show you, these ones. Great stamps for backgrounds and for all sorts of things. A set of 3.
Yes, these again, let me see if they do tell you. Oriental blossom background, and again, these are by Lindsay, so well done, Lindsay, these are beautiful. This is stunning. This is good for doing just backgrounds in one plain colour, or you can do it with your stays on black and then colour it in, you know, each different image. A really, really beautiful stamp there. This one's my favourite, it must be said, though. What's she called, this one? She's called this Oriental Collage, OK. No, I don't know what they are either. Well, that's a blossomy flower thing.
I would say that's...
Yes, and that's something else. That's florally.
Almost looks like a bit of a honeysuckle, that one, but...
We've got water lily, but I don't know about that.
It's paying homage to a number of different flowers,
yes,
I think.
Indeed. But I love that
yeah.
stamp. I think it's gorgeous. And when it's stamped up, it looks really effective, does that one?
We'll have a look at that one later.
And last but not least is this beautiful symbol one again. This is a Chinese coin.
Oh, yeah.
And that, it obviously says loads of money.
That's it, loads of money.
Loads of money. Not too sure what it says, but it's really nice and, again, really effective. Now, let me show you some of the cards, because these stamp beautifully. Now, this one, we've just used a couple of different ink pads to ink the stamp up and then just directly on. And you don't need to colour it in. It just looks really effective, just left plain there. Next, we've used our loads of money coin.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
We've stamped it, we've cut it out and then put the ribbon to finish it off there, which looks beautiful. Next is the coin again, which again's been stamped, just not embossed or anything, just stamped, cut out and layered, which looks really effective. This one is that beautiful background stamp. Now, that's been stamped and then coloured in. Doesn't that look effective?
Gosh, yeah.
Really, I mean, it's quite time-consuming, but it's worth it because it just looks really fantastic. This is using the stamp coming up later and then stamping onto the gold there. And then that one is using it as a background and quickly, just as a background again. Now, I just want to really quickly, I'm going for my favourites.
Oh, now we've got these multicoloured ones.
Now, these are the Encores. What I'm going to do is tap the lighter colour on one side and then using my next ink pad, stamp the darker colour on the other and just touch it over.
Oh, I saw that, just a little
clever
one there.
I'm stamping onto my ATC card. There we go. Just peel that off and you've got your two-tone colour. Now, just to finish it off, take your ink pad and just lightly, again, I like doing direct to paper, just lightly pull it round. You have to allow these pads to dry because they are a wet ink, so you do have to allow them to dry because you'll get your fingers in them.
Okay.
There we go.
How long, like half an hour or is it long?
No, only a few minutes,
Oh,
but you
okay.
can dry them quicker with a heat gun. But you can emboss on them as well, but you've got that beautiful two-tone colour in there.
Set of 3 Chinese floral stamps there, 585, 436, £19 and 98 pence. So lots of things that you can do with those. And of course, they work very well with the trading cards pack, as you saw there, stamping up there, the plain white ones. Now, that's approaching limited stock, so you'll need to be fairly quick. It's a real bumper pack, and if you love your trading cards, this would be a great one. 585891. Now, we've got loads more when it comes to packs of paper and vellums and stamps and embellishments. Lots more to tell you about with our Oriental-inspired craft.
Here's one of Friday's hot picks. For an easy alternative to ironing, try the ProSteam 1350-watt compact steam press. Back in stock from December after selling out the last 3 times to air, it's introductory priced at £109.92. With a pressing area up to 7 times larger than a traditional iron, this steam press will reduce your ironing and give you professional results. Free up some time for our household helpers, Friday at 1 p.m.
A few of Friday's highlights. For a stylish way to tell the time, go for Klaus Kobeck watches at 3 p.m. Then discover a lighter way to vacuum your home with the Orek Challenge at 4 p.m. And add the richest of gems to your jewellery box with the Ruby collection at 7 p.m. Start the weekend early this Friday, only with QVC.
Hi there, you're watching QVC, Oriental Inspirations in Craft with me and Leonie. And actually, the quality of the images here, really, really special. But you want really nice pictures. You don't want sort of cartoony ones. You want the sort of originals.
I like the sort of more traditional, something, you know, and the quality, as you say, all the stamps are so clear-cut and you get such detail in there. I think they're really pretty.
We're going to have a look at the papers and the vellums. And vellums, I think, especially when an Oriental. It lends itself to vellums, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, because they have all the paper, don't they? They have, like, the paper...
The rice paper.
Yes, and everything. Yeah, I was trying to get myself into something I wouldn't be able to
That's all right, I'm with
there.
you on that one.
Right, now, these are gorgeous. These are papers. You get 8 papers, 8 vellums, and then 8 speciality papers.
Oh, OK.
Now, with these ones, they've got a beautiful pearlescent sheen to them again. So they're not plain, they've got that... Look at that on the... Oh, it works.
Nice. Yeah.
Right, I'll show you what you actually get. You've got 2 of each. You've got the darker one, and then you do have a lighter one, which I've gone and used.
OK, well, we'll have a look at that one.
But you'll be able to see here, you've got the dark one there, and then the lighter one of the tree. Oh, there you go. And then, I like that one. That's my favourite, with the cranes on there. Isn't that pretty? It looks like it's in the mist. Cranes in the mist instead of gorillas. And then you've got here, I'm not sure what that is upside down. It's a bird, isn't it? Yeah, you've got your little birds there as well. Beautiful papers, and that's a strong one. So again, with each one,
they're
you
pheasants.
get...
I think pheasants originally came from China.
There?
Yeah.
Ah, I would just...
Did you know that?
No, did your grand teacher?
Oh, I know somebody was teaching me that. I can't remember. Yeah, there's the one with a bit of blue in it, and apparently it's an original import from China. Apparently.
My word.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
not native to Britain, apparently. There you go.
There you go.
We learn.
Yeah, look, you can see them more now.
Nice though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. Hey, well, I've learnt something today. Right, these are your vellums. 2 of each, again, a dark and a paler one. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, that's your vellums. I won't whip through each one because I want to show you speciality papers as well, because these are gorgeous. I've nicked some of that one.
Oh, okay.
You do get A4, but I've had to use it.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh,
now
that's a vibrant
beautiful blue, but look at the background.
Oh, wow. A bit of crushed gold in there.
Special, isn't it? You get your beautiful pearlescent green there. I love that one. That's like a marble. It's got silver. Look at that. Beautiful white, gold, mottled green under there as well, and then another beautiful gold. Now then, just some finished cards. We've got, that is one with the beautiful heron on the front there, using the papers and decoupaging. There you go. The sheen was catching there. That one is the beautiful paper again.
Yeah.
Really, really easy to use, but they look so effective. You can cut them down. Like with this one, we've taken part of the paper and laid it onto another sheet, so you get the matte layering. This one is using the vellum again and overlaying. Okay, so you get the two-toned effect there. That's just cutting down the paper to get the smaller image.
Yeah, because there's a selection in some of them, isn't there?
Yeah, oh, that's a fancy card as well. It does, oh, look at that. It opens up, so we've got the large image there inside.
Great.
There we go. That's vellum over the top there.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. That's your crane.
And
that one, we put it behind the window.
That's
I'm sure that's a competition. It is. This is by Sue. Hello, Sue, if you're watching.
Yeah, so Sue did that for our competition,
she did.
She?
That was a competition entry.
Sue Garn.
Yeah, well done,
in Essex.
Sue.
That's a super one there. The Oriental Papers and Vellums kits. Yeah, there you go. 584017, that's the item number. And it's the Oriental Birds, printed paper and the vellum pack. And the speciality papers, don't forget. Oh, we like those. Introductory price is £22.91. Now, a lot of people have probably seen in some of the ones that you've made little embellishments.
Yes.
And to find a little pack of embellishments is good. To find a bumper pack like this is great.
These are fab. I really like these. I got this kit to work on, and I like it when I get the kits to work on because it means you get lots of new goodies. These are beautiful. You've got your fans there, your Chinese fans. Now, how many are in each one? There's 6 pieces of Chinese fans there. I think the difference in each one. These are your little coins.
Yeah.
So little Chinese
probably 20
coins.
in there, I think.
And there are indeed. These are the larger Chinese coins, and both sides are decorated. Like one side's got the date and the other side's got the symbol, the loads of money symbol on again. Yeah. They're your little, oh, what shape's that? Is it a, I don't know, hexagon.
Yeah.
And they're really pretty. They've got the yin and yang symbol on there. And then you've got these, the double coin one there.
Okay.
And then last but not least is this beautiful, I like that one, it's got the little scalloped edge around there, which is beautiful.
Now, and they are metal.
They are a metal, yep, they are a metal coin, if you will.
And have they all got something to kind of thread through?
They have. Well, they've all got a hole in them, so you can either put them on like this one. I really like that card. You can put them... How did I do that? And I'm sounding a bit boastful if I do. I think I did that one. That's showing off, isn't it? You forget, you know.
I know you do.
Forget.
You see your name on the back of it.
No, that's why I'm checking. Oh, no.
How did you do it then?
How embarrassing. How have I done it? I've layered, it's just paper layers, but then this one I've put eyelets in the top and the bottom, and then just layered the thread through, then put my charm onto the thread. So, yeah.
Good one, I like that
I'm
one
not
too.
gonna... I didn't do that one.
Not
I
so keen in
remember
that
this
one,
kit
then.
now.
Oh, that's fair enough.
I do like it, but it
That's
weren't
like a little
mine.
strip of leather behind that one. It's sort of almost like a
Yeah, it is. It's
reddish leather.
textured.
Yeah.
Right, I should whip through them, shouldn't I? There you go. You've got your beautiful
The fans are
fans
good, aren't
on lovely textured paper
Yeah.
there. That's nice. Your little kimono. I didn't make that one. Our Jane made that one.
I thought you were going to be wearing a kimono today.
No, Dawn were trying to get me to wear my China dress, but not on my own.
Oh, I'd have worn
It were
one
all
too.
right, it were
Don't
all
worry,
right
I
last
wouldn't have left you on your own. A little silk
Would
number.
you have been able to borrow a nice Chinese dress?
Oh,
I
I
don't
could
know
have got
why
one off
that's
Dale.
there.
You'd have been
That one
fine.
should have been. Now, this one, we've colour tinted them with alcohol inks.
Oh.
So if you have alcohol inks, you can,
Okay.
yeah, you can colour tint them as well. You can also stamp and emboss on them, so you
okay.
can colour tint them that way as well.
we
And
do
they
a bit-
are easy to put on.
OK, well, we've got about 30 seconds, so it'll have to be really easy.
Okay, I've already put my thread through. So all you need to do, pop it around your card, and then tie it.
And I guess when you tie it, you don't really need to disguise it, because you can leave the knot and little tassels or something like that. You can kind
Yes.
of, you don't have to kind of put a liner on the inside to sort of
No,
cover things up.
absolutely not. I mean, it is up to you. What I'm going to want to do, sorry, I'm faffing, aren't I?
Not at all.
Well, what I want to do is it this way.
I'll tell you what, you get yourself sorted. I'll remind people of the details, and then we'll see the finished result. 584196 is the item. Well, the 6 packs of the Chinese design embellishments. They're not letting you hide behind pictures today. No, we're going to see everything. There's no safety nets here.
Because I want to do it different. Because if I'd have just tied it like I was going to, my coin would have gone slanted, and I didn't want to do that.
I see.
So I didn't want it to do that.
Because you didn't know where
So
your
I've
little finger was a minute ago. Look at them, they're all working independently there.
There you go.
That's pretty impressive.
See, I'm OK with doing ribbon. It's just, I'll just pull it round. There you go. See? Done it now. You just need to work out how your ribbon goes.
There you go. Very
And then
nice
you can do
indeed.
it. Nice and easy when
is.
you've worked it out.
6 packs of the Chinese design embellishments, 584196, and very, very popular on the phone. 2 very popular on the phone, the 5 packs of the trading cards. Now, they're limited in stock, so that means 90% of what we started with has already been earmarked for somebody up and down the country, so you need to be fairly quick to get the last 10%. And we'll keep you up to date with that one. Now,
Lovely.
I think these are probably my favourite set of stamps, because big stamps, but great for backgrounds and for the foregrounds, and that background one is just brilliant.
Gorgeous, isn't it? And it looks... I mean, we saw some of the designs already using these, and they are so effective. Now, let's see what she's called. This is our Lindsay's again. She's been busy, hasn't she,
She has
Lindsay?
been very busy.
She's does Chinese script background. She
That'll
isn't Chinese,
cover it,
is Linda. And that says, I'll leave Simon to read that.
Yeah, that says here at QVC, we are... I have no idea. But the great thing is, they're individually really clear, but as a background, it gives you a super look.
So effective. I like this one. This is the blossom, isn't it? Is it a cherry blossom?
I think a cherry blossom might be.
Really, really
lotus
pretty.
blossom.
Oh, yes,
I don't
something
know.
like that. But they're pretty. Really, really beautiful stamp. Again, all the things that you need, the indentation there at the side, and it's nice and clean cut at the back. So good quality stamps there. The next one is the big floral. Again, a beautiful stamp, lovely finish to it, and it looks really effective when finished. This one, again, you can stamp, you can emboss with it, you can colour it in. If you stamp it a few times, you can actually cut out the main focal image there and decoupage with it as well. So there's lots and lots of different ways
I'd
you
stick
can
my neck
use
out and
it.
say that was a peony, a tree peony.
Have you been reading it?
No.
Yeah, peony and bamboo.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Did you know as well?
I
Without
did know.
reading? Oh, well done.
I've been listening to Richard Jackson.
Swatting up, haven't you?
They are lovely.
Beautiful
Lots
stamp.
of detail. Let's have a look at some of the how you use them, because I guess you can take elements out and use them together.
You can. You can do all sorts with them. And that's a nice thing about stamping. You know, you can be really creative. You can take it to whatever level
I
you
love
want.
the colours in
With
that
this one, we've actually put the ink directly onto the stamp and then watered it slightly. So you get the colours have blurred into each other, which is really effective. Next, that one's really effective.
Great.
Lots of background stamp in there with that big stamp. And then that little symbol we saw earlier on, that's just been stamped over the top. Doesn't it look good?
That's fantastic.
Really effective,
nice
that one.
This
This
is nice
one,
too.
really simple. It's just stamping, taking the just red card there and just stamping with black ink. But again, it just looks so effective. And because it is a really clear stamp, actually, that's from the other kit, isn't it? Do you know, that's one, no, that's from the other kit. Ignore that one, folks.
Okay.
That's from the other one. This is the background stamp again. And that is just using it, just a small portion of it, so you don't have
Very
to use
effective.
it. Now, as I was saying before about stamping and then decoupage, and this one we've stamped and then taken another part of the stamp out. So it's been layered, so you can really play with the stamps. You don't have to have them as just a flat image.
Yeah. Oh,
Now,
it
I
is.
think you liked that one, didn't you?
I did.
When we
Now,
teased
what has that?
everybody.
It's almost got a texture to it. Has it been embossed on?
It does.
On mirror cards.
We've used, that's right.
Oh,
You've been learning,
paying
haven't
attention.
you? It's stamped and
very
embossed
cool.
on some mirror card, and it gives that really excellent
Quite
effect.
contemporary. You know, even though these are quite old images, it looks quite
Yeah.
sort of with it, that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
It's with it.
with it.
Now, that one...
Hip and trendy. There we are. Sound like my dad.
This one, we've stamped underneath the acetate. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh,
Stamped
yeah,
and embossed
yeah.
underneath the acetate. Then an acetate layer's been stamped again and put over the top to get that beautiful shadow effect. That's
Lovely.
clever, isn't it?
Very clever.
Really
Get that
like
sort of
that one.
shine and depth to it.
And then that one, I like this one. Really easy, stamped and embossed, but using black, which looks really effective. And then our last card here, beautiful. And that's, I think I've folded it upside down. I didn't make any of these ones, I'm afraid. In fact, I don't know who made that one. Isn't it beautiful?
Can you,
Now
I was
then.
just thinking, for something like this, if you were embossing, can you emboss with something that's got like a flocky texture to it? Have you got anything like that? Have you come across-
What have we got that's flocky? Do you know they used to have, but that's a while ago.
Oh, we should bring it back. Quite like
Do you
that.
want to see?
I like that.
It used to be Fun Flock, I think it
Fun
were
Flock, I
called.
think that'd be quite
yeah.
good. Now, is it easy to ink up a big
It
stamp
is.
like
Now,
this?
what I'm doing, I'm only inking part of it because I
Okay.
don't want a full image, and I shall show you in a second. So I'm just getting part of the stamp and then popping it down there. So what I'm going to get, hopefully, is just, can you see it
Oh,
looks
I see,
like
it sort
it's
of
been
fades
broken away.
Yeah. Oh,
And
that's
then
clever.
taking my blossom.
Thanks very much for all your texts, by the way. You can text us on 80782, 80 QVC. And we don't charge anything for the text. There's no sort of premium rate. Just your normal text rates apply, and quite often people get a few freebies. So you can always send us a little message. Thanks very much for all the messages to Leonie. I'll read some of them out, Leonie, because they're very complimentary, and quite rightly so.
Thank you. They've been nice.
Yeah, they are.
I've changed my mind with the ink. Sorry, folks, don't clean your ink pad like I did.
Not on the heel of your hand, then?
No, I do it all the time, but I wanted a different colour. I changed my mind.
You must get right mucky when you're making up
I'm
all this stuff.
disgusting.
Oh, that's great. Look at that.
And how easy is that?
That
See,
is
I'm
great.
glad I changed my
Yeah.
colour.
Oh, somebody wants to order, or she's watching with
Pretty.
Sammy, that's her daughter, and they're watching today as she's off school. Oh, poorly. Please say hiya, Sammy.
Hiya,
Hope
Sammy.
You're feeling
Get
better.
well
That's from
soon.
Sarah and Milton Keynes. Oh, hi, Leonie and Simon. Fantastic
Hello.
show. It's great to see you both working together. It's great to work with Leonie. Haven't seen her
thank you.
for ages, and that's from Lucy and Braintree.
Oh, I'm back every Friday,
I
Lucy, so
know.
do tune
Gonna be
in.
regular. I'm new to crafting with QVC craft shows. I'm rapidly getting better. Thanks, QVC. That's from Kathy in Glasgow. Good luck, Kathy. Hi, Leonie and Simon. Great show. How do you know which way up the Chinese symbols go? Are the stamps marked? Well, the stamps are marked with what the symbols are, but actually they're not marked which way up
Well,
they go. But I think we can probably explain this.
On these ones symbols, they're marked at the bottom, and that is the bottom of the stamp.
Okay, and they're marked with what the good
Yeah,
luck
what
or whatever
they are,
at the
and-
bottom.
yeah,
so
and that's at the
so
bottom.
then that would be the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, well
Nice one.
done.
By the way, those stamps, there was a set of 4 of the Chinese symbol stamps, 585437. They were on earlier on if you missed them. But if you wanted to go for the dragon stamps, we had the Chinese symbol for dragon and 3 dragon stamps themselves, 585435. And we were just mentioning the floral stamps as well, and they were super too. Now, great thing about QVC is we have so much, thousands and thousands and thousands of products. But the internet is a super way of sifting through the things to find out what you want. And if you go onto the internet, not only can you watch today's special value, but you can see video presentations of lots of things. Perhaps it was the stamps that Leonie was showing you, and you wanted to just see exactly what they were. And you can also have a look at what products have been on over the last 24 hours. And that changes every single day, so you never need to miss out. It's very quick, it's very easy, and there's a lot of stuff that we never even get to air because we just don't have time, but it's on the internet.
So you can get lots of surprises.
I know, it's always good.
I go on there quite a bit now.
So do I. I use it frequently. And I use it for video presentations.
Oh, yeah. Do you know, I still haven't had a look yet.
Oh, I'll show you afterwards.
Oh.
It's very, very good. Now, we better move on. You've been using the inks quite a lot here.
I've been
Lovely
using
set.
these all the way through the hour. They are beautiful. Used these for years. When I worked in Dawn's shop, these were one of the first ink pads I used. Absolutely stunning. You get gold and silver. Now, they're called Ultimate Metallic, and they've got such a really nice lustre to them. And then you get these ones. Now, these have 4 different shades in them. So you get the one there with the pink, the goldy, green and the blue. And then the one with the purple.
Oh,
Can we get that?
nice.
That's it.
Oh,
The purple,
berry
the pinky,
colours.
the blue, and then it's a greenie at the end there. And these are gorgeous. When you stamp with them, they're fantastic. You can stamp and emboss with them. You can just stamp onto normal cardstock without any coating, and then they will dry. They won't dry if you stamp onto gloss cardstock and don't emboss over them. But you can also colour tint with them. So don't just use your ink pads just for plain things like stamping. You can do all sorts. So with this one, this is the embossed card that's coming up later, and just by dragging your ink pad slightly over, you can get a really nice coverage there.
Isn't that great?
And
Now, are they quite a juicy ink pad? They look quite juicy.
Yes, they are really. Yeah, they are. They'll last ages. They'll last ages, do ink pads. I have heard that you should store them upside down. Only store them upside down when they come into the end of the life.
So the ink runs to the surface.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't at the beginning, because they're really well inked, so you don't need to at the beginning.
Yeah.
I'll do it onto that card. Now, this one, I've just stamped using the 4-tone. When you're stamping using the 4-tone, make sure you don't put your colour, you don't ink one way and then turn your pad, because you'll get all your inks mixed up on the pad. There you go. And you've got, can you see the sheen there when I tilt the card?
Yeah, that's the sort of metallic coming through there.
It does.
And obviously in the silver and gold, it's more obvious that should be metallic, but it's lovely to see it in the other colours too.
Yeah, absolutely. Because of such a wet ink pad, even on the plain cardstock, I can put my embossing powder, and then I'm just dragging that over, and then just emboss. Now this one I've used the clear embossing powder, so I'm not going to change. Sorry, I'm croaking at you. I'm not going to change the colour of the ink underneath. All it will do will give it
sheen.
Yeah, it gives it a sheen, but it makes the colours look even richer.
It's kind of like, if you laminate something, the colours jump out of it. And this is like that, sort of almost like a laminating process, but just on the ink rather than the whole surface.
There you go.
That's a very clever process.
And that just gives it that beautiful, there you go.
Yeah. And a little texture to it as well.
And it keeps all your colours as well. There you go, you can see it there.
585 216, the set of 4 Encore metallic. Encore, coloured ink pads. Great ones, gold, silver, and then the 2 multicoloured ones. A couple of reminders for you, because very busy on the phones. The set of 3 Chinese floral stamps, 585436. And then we also had the 6 packs of Chinese design embellishments, all metal, all with a hole so you can thread them on. And we had coins, we had fans, we had the double coins, we had the hexagons, loads and loads and loads. Very, very busy on the phone. Yeah, very busy. Now, we've got a few more things. We've got a great set of papers, cards and embellishments coming right up.
Here's one of Friday's hot picks. Treat bruises and sprains the natural way with SBC's homeopathic Arnica gel. Back in stock from January, this supersize is QVC priced at £23.50 and available for a limited time only. This long-lasting, easy-to-use gel formulation comes complete with a handy pump dispenser. Soothe your aches and pains in the salon with Alison. Friday at 2 p.m.
All the big names from the latest range of stylish bags, brought to you by Kipling on QVC.
Oriental inspirations in crafting here at QVC. I'm delighted to be joined by Leonie. We're having great fun here.
It's lovely to be here. We are. I like the Orientals.
It's a real good mix, actually, because we've had some embellishments, some cards, some papers, little combos, some lovely stamps and the inks. And here's a great one, because great value. Acrylic block and little peel-off stamps are a great way of sort of keeping the costs down.
They are, and they store easily as well, which is always handy. And you get loads of little images here. These are brilliant, again, for your ATCs. I know I go on about them quite a lot, but it is my thing. But aren't they cute?
Yeah.
These are all your different images for the Chinese New Year. So you've got all your different characters there. Again, you've got your words, whatever, your little symbols there at the bottom. So there's some really, really cute images. I like the little monkey. You've got your monkey, your horse, your dragon, your, what's that? Is that a bull?
Yeah.
Do you know, I can't remember what I am. Your
I think
hair.
I'm Year of the Bull.
I think I'm a pig. It's a boar, isn't it? I'm a boar.
Oh,
That's
no.
what I am.
Mind you, that's quite a distinguished symbol to be.
Is
I think.
it?
Oh, yes. I could well be a monkey, I think.
Do you think?
Year of the dog.
A dog? Where's the dog? I can't see. Oh, yeah, little top dog. I wanted to be a dragon, but there you go. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful stamps there.
OK, that's just some of them as well.
That's only part of it. You've got the other part as well. These, again, are your animals, but these are your slightly larger animals. So you can do all sorts with there. So aren't they beautiful? I like the horse. Look, isn't that pretty? It's got little flowers on. And then you've got your little monkey. Really, really nice symbols. As I said, they aren't too large. So, but you don't just have to use them for ATCs. You can still use them for your cards. Look at the dog.
They're really happy ones, these. They're really kind of
They're bonny,
contemporary.
aren't they?
Little rabbit.
I like that. I like the hair. They're quite different.
Even the rat
aren't
looks
they?
quite sort of
It
cheery.
does. I like rats. My friend used to have a rat, and it was gorgeous. There you are. So there are your stamps. Now.
And of course, all you need to do is maybe hop on the internet and look up what's the year of for people, and then you can give them a really sort of tailored birthday card, you know, with their year.
Absolutely, it can be, and yeah, it can be quite good that, and then it shows you've done your homework as well, doesn't it? You've tried. Now this one, all I've done for starters is just peel off the stamp from the backing. I forget to tell people what I'm doing. So really easy, they just peel off. And you get an acrylic block as well, so that's already in the kit. You just pop your stamp onto the acrylic block and then ink it up as usual. So keep your stamp pad down and then just ink over it with your ink pad. Now this one, I'm literally just going to finish off that stamp, the card I started before. So just with my image, just press down lightly.
And the great thing is acrylic, you can see exactly where you're putting it.
Precisely. So I've just put my little image just at the top left there. And it really, really clear image. Now, with the other ones, let me just pop that back.
And you store them back on the sheets, don't you?
Yeah, if you're cleaning them, you can use washing up liquid, something like that with these acrylic ones. Now, let me show you how clear these were. Let me get my days on.
Well, I was going to be off and helping you there.
Oh,
Dawn's got me so strange. Give me this, give me that.
Oh, I'm not used to that yet. I still do it myself, don't I? There you go. Oh, now I needed to clean that one. But can you see, when I've cleaned it, it'll give you a really beautiful... It does, just at the top there. You know how Dawn says take your sellotape over the stamps, and that's why you need to.
Oh, OK, because there's a little bit of stuff when they're brand new.
Yes, the silicone
585460. It's a set of 36 Chinese year and animal character stamps with the acrylic block as well. Very useful and great value. We're looking forward to having a look at this last set. Can't believe it's the last one of the hour.
I know.
Should we do the dozy do and swap places?
Yes.
Because what we've got here...
Left all my stuff.
That's I'll pass them across to you. It's all right. We've got a great collection of vellums, papers, cards, embellishments, peel-offs, the lot.
Everything you need.
All Oriental.
Everything you need to get you started. Now, there's some beautiful ones. Again, these, I don't think you can have too many of the embellishments because they're really, really cute. These are your little coins again, and then your ones with your scallops, and they are slightly different from the ones we saw earlier.
Oh, OK.
And then you get your peel-offs. These are really, really pretty. Now, the peel-offs you get in black, white, red and silver. So they're nice because you can combine all four colours together. And you've got your Chinese lady there, the ones with the umbrella and then the temple at the bottom there.
Yeah.
Really, really beautiful peel-offs.
Yeah.
You also get the cardstock.
No,
now you
that's
get
great.
5 sheets of cardstock in white and then in red. Now these, the other one that I colour tinted earlier,
I'll get that one
it
for you.
shows you the embossing on them. Because they are, you can
and we'll
see
show
it.
you.
See,
A little bit
and
of
when
colour
it's-
tinting.
When it's colour tinted, it really brings the embossing out. So you
good,
can
isn't
use
it?
them as they are, which is really subtle, or you can add your ink and it'll really bring that embossing out. So beautiful, really nice quality as well of cardstock there. Now, these are your matching vellums, so red and white again. Again, really beautiful. They're quite a heavy vellum. They've got the black print on, and you get 5 sheets each of those. Really pretty vellums. And then it's your
happy
folk,
people.
Yes, your folk flying kites in the yes.
They do
in the
fly a lot of
outside.
kites in the Far East, you know.
Do they?
Yeah, really fascinating.
I think I've seen that. I really like these. You get your 2 large images and then smaller again. So you can layer them, you can cut them out, you can use them all singular, you can do all sorts with those. And I think you get 5 of those. You get 5 sheets of those. Okay. So really, really pretty. I'll show you some of the cards we've made. There we go, just quickly. This is our little peel-off, and really, really easy. We've just put it onto plain cardstock and then cut it out. We've finished the card. We've actually used the embossed card as our main card there, so you can cut it down and use it. That one's pretty. Doesn't that look effective?
Oh, very nice.
We've put her onto some of the pattern paper, and then we've cut it out.
Really nice.
Really effective. Now this one, we've used the smaller paper and then we've put the borders. So cut down the kites from your paper and use them as borders.
Yeah, okay.
I like this one. Now this is using your black and your red peel-off. So you're you put in, I don't know what you're doing. You take your black peel off and then you put in the parts of the red peel off.
Clever.
So it looks really effective. There we go. That's people flying the kites. This is using all 3 layers. So you pull your image up to
like
that one.
I think that's really nice. Nice and simple.
Quite effective. There we go. They're popular, them, at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
And that one has been colour tinted. So you've used it plain and then we've colour tinted as well. So you're using a layer technique again. And that's adding, don't forget your little embellishments as well. There we go. That's your little man, and that's your kite flying again with your embellishments down the side there. Now, just
show us a little bit with
quickly.
some of them, because
we've
only got a few
so
minutes,
much.
but...
Could you pass me my sticky dots, please?
Sticky dots?
Yes, thank you. Now, with the vellum, I was saying earlier about having to put it on with brads. If you don't want to have any brads, use a top layer, like this black one. Put that onto your vellum first, and then just put your adhesive under.
Oh, I see.
So you don't see your adhesive.
Yeah, OK. Good idea.
Easy as well.
Yeah. And matting and layering actually seems to be, once again, something that's particularly important when it comes to Oriental. A little bit of gold and some black and some red.
It just helps. When you mat and layer, I mean, some people don't like it, but I find that it does help your focal image stand out. You know, because if you put that focal image directly onto that red card, you just lose it.
Yeah.
So all your different layers really makes it stand out.
Simple and beautiful. Great one. Really nice. 585030, the Oriental papers, stickers and embellishments pack. Now, we best run through what we have been talking about very, very, very quickly. So we started with a great pack as well, the Chinese design paper, vellum and luster plaque. Now, this was a lovely one. It had a lot of stuff in here, didn't it?
Absolutely beautiful. It's got your papers, your vellums, and I really like those little cards. You can use them as they are, matted onto cards, or you can actually make ATCs out of them as well.
We saw the set of 4 dragon stamps that had 3 dragons and the dragon symbol, and then we saw the 4 extra symbols and some love symbols. There was the music and joy. There was all sorts of symbols, good luck, things like that. 585437. There's about a dozen left of the trading cards. Ooh. These are very popular.
They are, and hopefully I'll see lots of them from my club members.
Yeah, get some made up, send them off to Leonie. That would be good. Then we saw some more stamps, and these ones are the Chinese floral stamps, beautiful ones there, with the coin as well at the bottom, 585436. Then we saw the birds on these wonderful papers and vellums. A really lovely set and really classy, weren't they?
Yeah, and that the speciality paper as well, that's really pretty.
Very special. Then the 6 packs of the Chinese design embellishments. Now, loads and loads for your money here, and a lot of people on the phones for 584196. I think my favourite set of stamps were these ones, the floral ones, but with that the writing as well as the background was super. And the inks that we used, the Encore inks, worked very well. Gold and silver, and then the multicoloured ink pads. Then we saw the 36 Chinese year and animal and character stamps with the acrylic block, and that great set of papers, stickers and embellishments. 585030. So you're going to be back regularly every Friday. Looking forward to that. Then I hope to see you again soon.
And Dawn's on Saturday night with the TSV. And all day Sunday.
You can't say that.
Can't get rid of us. Oh.
Well, join us for more crafting Saturday night TSV with Dawn. Leonie, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Simon.
Stay tuned for Household Helpers.
Coming next, Household Helpers.
Here's one of Friday's hot picks. For an easy alternative to ironing, try the ProSteam 1350-watt compact steam press. Back in stock from December after selling out the last 3 times to air, it's introductory priced at £109.92. With a pressing area up to 7 times larger than a traditional iron, this steam press will reduce your ironing and give you professional results. Free up some time for our Household Helpers, Friday at 1 p.m.
Inspiration is the key to creativity. You don't have to be creative to be inspired, you know, just look around you. When I take the dogs for a walk, I always look around me for texture, for colour combinations. I've always loved colour. From growing up as a little girl, my mum used to take me to fabric stores, and I think just from those early days I was so inspired by colour. Crafting is so rewarding. To take inspiration and turn it into a little work of art and then share it with other people is fantastic.
QVC presents the latest range of unique, globally inspired designs by Indigo Moon.
Friday the 13th can be unlucky, but not when it comes to Diamonique. To help celebrate Diamonique's 13th anniversary, QVC presents a special 3-hour show featuring anniversary pricing across all items. Join us. Put superstition to one side and believe. Diamonique, 13th anniversary.
Hi, I'm Julia Roberts. Take a look at what's coming up over the next few hours here on QVC.
Hi there, you're watching QVC, time for some household helpers. You know, some of those chores that you do around the house, they've all got to be done. A bit of cleaning, you know, a bit of ironing, a bit of tidying up, a bit of sweeping. I wish we didn't have to do it, but we can't take them away. But what we can do is make them a little bit easier by bringing you some very, very clever things and the guests to explain why they're so clever and how to use them. So, give you an idea of the sort of things that we're talking about, because we're kind of cleaning up the whole house in this hour, I've got a feeling. Things like this.